through a system always stays the same. So that in this case, this is number 8. I got a natural gas pipeline. The diameter is 2.5 meters, delivers 1.55 cubic meters of gas per second. What is the flow speed of the gas? Well, my volume per second, which in this case is 1.55 cubic meters per second, is constant. So my volume is my area times my length. Length times width times height, or length times width times height. Length per second is velocity. So area times velocity is going to be constant. And in fact, this formula is a formula that is on your AP formula sheet, listed as fluid continuity. The area times the velocity is equal to the area times the velocity for any fluid substance. So for instance, if you have pipelines that, for instance, if you have constriction, you have fluid flowing, the cross-sectional area times the velocity at this point is equal to the cross-sectional area times the velocity at this point, which is equal to the cross-sectional area times the velocity at any point. Because the fluid can't back up, your volume has to stay the same. What's going to happen here is, as you go from here to here, the fluid's going to speed up. Because your area decreases, your velocity increases. Similarly, when you get back out to here, your velocity is going to slow down, because as your area increases, your velocity decreases. So as you go through a pipe or a conduit that has various cross-sectional areas, your volume per second stays the same, but your velocities will increase and decrease such that the volume per second remains constant. So area 1 times volume 1 is equal to area 2 times volume 2, and so on. Or the volume per second in has to equal the volume per second out. Now in this case, I know what my cross-sectional area is, or I know what my diameter is, so I can solve for my cross-sectional area. You get a cross-sectional area of 0.049 times my velocity, which is length per unit time, must equal 1.55 cubic meters per second. Solve your velocity. That's where you get your 31.5.
I can also drop shot. What is when you have it
for number 9, 1.67 centimeters.
Drop shot with aiming.
What is the depth? For number 10, the 20-meter deep dam must be better built, but must be stronger, because the 20 meters will give you much greater pressure than will the 10 meters. It doesn't matter what the surface area of the water is. It is the depth of the water, the height of the water, that generates the pressure. For number 11, you go 0.6 meters up. .604.
Depends on what you're playing. Like I said.
For number 12, again with this, fluid continuity. You get 84 grams per second. And then for part B, 0.028 centimeters per second. Because again, the volume stays the same. So the volume per second is equal to volume per second. As you increase that cross-sectional area, the velocity decreases.
So good that they get 25 kill streak, purposefully die, get another
for number
25 kill
13,
streak all in one game.
How high above the surface of the water does it rise? 6.35 meters.
That would, and it
really
goes way too
pops up,
fast.
or about 20
They're
feet in the
playing
air.
big team battle, and I think it was domination.
use your net force to solve for your acceleration, and then use your acceleration to solve for your displacement.
None. Once you capture it, that's
14,
domination.
21.3 pascals.
40 you're talking about.
Can we do that one?
It's pretty much
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
because
Oh, okay, that's the shielding material.
in a line towards that one there. So it's picking off one by one as they're just there towards.
Okay, your pressure
Then you're talking about headquarters.
is force over area.
Basically, you
Okay.
capture it. and
So
it's
you
the
are
one point
firing
where everyone
these
has to go
ball bearings
It was 5 different points.
at a material. The ball bearings are colliding elastically. So they're going to strike at 400 meters per second, and they're going to bounce back at 400 meters per second. So that their change in velocity is 400, or minus 400, minus 400, or 800
Close to 0.
meters per second.
to. No, right?
How do you do it?
Hmm?
F delta
Most
T
likely, yeah.
is equal to M delta V. We've
LS
got
down
150
is
ball
like this.
bearings collectively.
It's most likely it'll be on.
They have a mass of
Hello, Sir Eric. How are you never calling these?
0.008
You know, she's gonna
kilograms.
say something like that too.
Their change in velocity is 800.
Honestly, the funniest kid I know.
They're accomplishing all of this in 1 minute. Solve for your force. You get a force of 16 newtons.
Oh, I forgot to
Yeah, exactly.
And the area over which this is done is 0.75 square meters.
I don't know exactly how you, because I know when you first start the game, are you technically
Solve
first
your
prestige, or when you prestige the first time, are you first prestige?
Well, it
And I'm
strikes
second prestige,
at
or
400, and then it bounces
65.
back out at 400.
One extra custom
Yeah,
slot.
so
Yes.
minus and minus. So my force is going to be negative.
Another custom slot.
Mhm.
It'll be negative 800.
Full tap that extra custom slot.
Hmm?
Full tap that extra custom character.
It depends, because if you
Commander.
Because your change
One
in
in army.
velocity
if you like switching between
is
different
VF
classes,
minus
these are like
VI.
right now I have 3 classes alone.
I'm starting out here on a
Just for
number
surgeon
line.
strength.
I'm
I
starting
have a
out
class
here
for,
at 800. I'm ending up here at minus 800 and 400.
Yeah, literally you will use generally
How much
2
is
to 3
between those
different
two numbers?
game classes when
800.
you play a specific game.
Please pardon this interruption for afternoon
15,
announcements.
4.04 seconds.
If you are registered to take the SAT at Delaney High School, please be advised that testing at that site has been postponed
Suckers.
for February 13th. See www.collegeboard.com for details.
How they cancel one place?
Hey Franklin, tonight's another home basketball showdown as Delaney High visits our gym for a big game of hoops. We expect
You know
to
what,
sell
they
out,
just
so
didn't
get
like
your
us
tickets
because we're
when the
gonna beat
doors
the
open
Roses
at
tonight.
5 p.m. And we have one bus change today. Bus 5475, the Academy bus, will be bus 5627. Thanks and have a good weekend.
16, you should disagree. Because the buoyant force is proportional to the gravitational force.
That could beat you in a match.
As if you double the gravity, you're going to double the buoyant
I'm
force.
done here.